Hello you guys, how are you? I hope you're staying healthy out there. So today I'm excited because we are going to look at a beautiful American actress called Debby Ryan. She is just stunning and she was in this movie that I've just watched, just released on Netflix called Night Teeth, all about vampires. So it is that time of year, isn't it? We want to watch these movies. We've got Halloween and Sunday, so it was very apt. But that was a great movie. So if you haven't watched Night Teeth with Debbie in it, go and watch it. She was brilliant in that. Now she's 28 and she's just done this guide to depuffing skincare. Now, does a 28-year-old know about skincare? Let's watch and see what you think. But before I go on, my name is Joanie. Welcome to my channel, Joanie Loves. Please could you hit that subscribe button and that bell? That would be so cool. Always trying hard to grow my channel, and when you hit that button, it's really cool for me. Also the notification button, you know that will let you know when I release a new video, and hopefully these are some help for you to get through all the BS that's out there on skincare. So here we go.
What's up? My name is Debby Ryan, and this is my skincare and beauty routine, whether I'm traveling or at home. These little stickers, which are fun to wear out during the day, but also cute for if you have little breakouts. I start by clearing my skin, taking a washcloth and wetting a corner, and wetting my face.
Stopping quickly. I do love that hair. I do love that hair that she's got. It's not dissimilar to mine. Well, I'm trying to get that look. Anyway, Debbie's using these Starface Hydro Star acne patches, and I thought that was so cute, the star one that she had. Hydrocolloid, that's what they're made of, so they really help you. What for me as an esthetician, they really prevent clients from picking their spots. You know what I mean? So I do not like you touching your face because you can spread the infection, cause scarring. So I love these Starface Hydro Star acne patches. Has anyone tried them? Please let me know in the comments. I'd love to know what your thoughts are. But hydrocolloid, you know, works to create this protective film over the acne spot or the pustule, and keeps it from getting more bacteria into it, stops you touching it. That's my main thing, and scarring yourself. So I do like that. I liked how she's brought out the washcloth. That's a Joanie thing. Yes, I do like that, Debbie. This is looking promising.
This cleanser. This is how much I use, like the tiniest baby amount. I like to use my hands for basically my entire beauty routine. So I always start by washing my hands or cleansing my hands. Cold hands, I think, is really nice to sort of depuff if you ever wake up with inflammation or whatever. So now we've rinsed and we can just rotate 90 degrees, use the dry corner.
IS Clinical Cleansing Complex. Very good reviews, I have to say. $44 for 6 ounces, right? But it's got very good reviews. I've checked it all, and it's a very good but needlessly expensive water-soluble cleanser, some people think. So I don't know about that because I've looked at this and it's got glycerin, propylene glycol, it's got willow bark extract, green tea, antioxidant extract, it's got chamomile, it's got vitamin C, and it's got vitamin C, vitamin E, and retinol palmitate vitamin A. So this is a cleanser that's got good ingredients in it. So I know that people think, right, oh, it's just a cleanser, it's on my skin for a couple of minutes, right? And no, I'm not agreeing with that, because I really do think it's a good way to get some ingredients into your skin. I like using an alpha hydroxy cleanser personally, but this is a good cleanser. I do like it. It's got great ingredients, and I've looked at some of the IS Clinical stuff before, that brand, and I do quite like it. So no, I'm going to give this a thumbs up. What I don't think is good is, why has she not got a hairband on? What is going on there, Debbie? You know, this is the thing, isn't it? I too have a big face. Don't laugh, don't laugh. But you know, you think that when you pin all your hair back, you know, you're leaving yourself open to looking not as good. And let's face it, there's very few of us who really have that nice little heart-shaped face. They look great when their hair's back. But for these kind of things, when maybe obviously you're getting paid to do them, just put the hairband on. You're young. You are a beautiful looking girl, Debbie. Listen to Auntie Joanie, all right? Put a hairband on the next time you do one of these. Looking at her skin very quickly, I do think definitely she's prone to a little bit of pigmentation and a little bit of pimple breakout. Just saying.
that are a little bit more clarifying or brightening. Every once in a while I'll use witch hazel, just available at your local pharmacy, and just put a few drops sort of on my fingers or on the corner. And I like to just put these on like my nose.
I'm just going to say the witch hazel's always really great with that cleanser. Then she mentioned the WH word. No, I don't like that. But I think that she is prone to open pores, she thinks, because she's got this combination oily skin type going on, and I think that that's what it is. She just doesn't want blackheads, and she's thinking using the witch hazel is going to stop the pores around her nose. I am prone to the big pored nose as well, I have to say. You know, those of us with combination skin, especially when you were younger, you had combination oily with a touch of acne, which I had. The T-zone is always going to be an issue, but the nose can definitely make you look as if you've got big pores in the makeup. Oh, what can I say? It's the reason why I use an alpha hydroxy cleanser. Just saying. Okay, so I'm not keen on the witch hazel, because if she keeps using witch hazel, right, it will dry your skin out. And you know what happens? I've mentioned it before. Skin's very clever. The largest organ on your body, it will push more oil out.
When you're a teenager, it's spotty, and then I was wearing makeup and under lights, and I decided to educate myself as much as possible on what worked for me. And it's so different for everyone and so personal for everyone, but it's been a really nice ride to sort of mix and match and create this like beautiful menagerie of pieces that I can pull from and integrate depending on what my skincare needs and what my lifestyle indicates at the time. I believe that good skin and beauty is about like 5 things. It's about rituals and not miracles, gratitude and letting go of resentment, drinking a lot of water and staying hydrated, getting a lot of sleep, and finding what works for you.
I just love that. I think that was just fantastic, Debbie. This girl is great. I love that, and realizing that at this age of 28, all those great things, how to really have a good skin and be happy and content. Oh my goodness, I thought that was a really, really good thing. Please try and listen to that again. I thought that was great. It is a ritual. It's self-care. Remember, self-care is self-love. Yes, it is. And you must do that to yourself every single day. Okay, have your rituals. That's what you should think about your nighttime skincare routine. It's your ritual. Oh, 100%. I love that. I do love her eyebrows. I wish I had those eyebrows. They're just amazing.
I love these little droppers. They make me feel like an alchemist. They make me feel like I'm doing real chemistry.
So she used the L'Oreal Revitalift Derm Intensive 10% pure glycolic acid serum. Great. So that's really good for her skin. $29. I'm going to say, I have mentioned it before on this channel, it's not cruelty free L'Oreal. So I'm not happy about that. But I do like that. I like the little dropper. I love that. And I do think people slag them on YouTube, some other people, but I do like the dropper. Am I worried so much that she put it onto her own skin? Not really, but it's not hygienic if you touch your skin, they say, but you know. Anyway, I think this is really good. This has got the first ingredient in it is glycolic acid. And then it's glycerin. But the third ingredient is alcohol denatured. Not happy about that one. No, I'm not. But it's got in it aloe vera, you know, antioxidant. It's got sodium hyaluronic acid, and it's got ascorbyl, so it's got a vitamin C in it. I'm pretty much liking this, but the main ingredient, number one ingredient, is glycolic acid, so I think this will be good for our skin. Do I think it balances out because it's got the alcohol denatured? Well, all I would maybe say is when you buy something like this, because you've got the skin type that is prone to little breakouts, especially if you're having to wear movie makeup every single day because it's your job, I think you can get away with it. I do. Would I use this on sensitive skin? Maybe not. So it's like anything. If you have got a sensitive skin or a highly reactive skin, and you will know that because it'll go pink as soon as you put anything near it, always do a patch test. I always think that, you know, do a patch test on the skin, not in your hand, not the same skin, but up here somewhere, and see what it's like. Do that for a couple of days or even a day, and it will tell you. But you know, I like this product. I think it's a good choice for her. I do. And $29. It's an all right price for 10% pure glycolic can hardly say that word, serum.
This is where we bring out our power tools. This is a power tool. This is an analog tool. I was shooting a movie in Italy, and Aubrey Plaza and I were like sitting in her hotel room doing skincare, and she had these two sort of like face stimulating wand things, and we were both just like sort of zoning out doing it. And then I gave it back, and she was like, no, I want you to keep that, so now I have like friendship face things. This is a Solar Wave. I think it has ultra something red light. Mostly I like to just depuff with it. People love a gua sha.
Just touched on the Solar Wave. Has anyone used that? Let me know. I'd really like to know, because it's $149 for that little thing. It's quite expensive. It's got red light, and I know red light is great for skin, but it's only got a tiny amount. How many bulbs was in that, or LEDs? Maybe 6 or something. So it's not very many. Red light 100% is a fantastic treatment for skin, because it's going to hydrate the skin massively. I always like it to liken it to giving energy into the skin cells. That's what red light does. It goes, no, it's all that time of year, isn't it? We're all magic, and red light does that. It gives skin a bit of magic. I do think that infuses skin with energy, hydrates the skin, stimulates collagen. You know what I'm saying? But this little solar wand also has microcurrent in it, which I do know definitely works as well. Now, microcurrent and red light together are pretty cool, guys. I think it's worth a shot, this. I do. The only thing, it's like everything, you can't just use it once in a blue moon. You've got to really use it every day for a few minutes every day. Can you do that? Have you got the time to do that? Because it's worth a go, this. But it is 149 quid. So you have to make your mind up if you want to try it, but it is an interesting tool. It's not as strong, obviously, as when you go to a spa and you get the proper red light machine, which I do when I treat clients in my spa. I do actually give them a full red light treatment, and there's, you know, over 100 LEDs in it to really infuse and get right into the skin, because LED red light can penetrate right into the dermis, which is really cool, isn't it? Really cool. Is this going to have the same effect? No, because there's not enough energy behind it. That isn't. But, you know, worth a try. Okay, I'm just saying, worth a try. If you like beauty tools, it's worth a try.
And it has different sort of angles, but whatever you've put on under it should allow it to sort of smooth across your face and glide.
Oh, I like that. I love a gua sha. If you haven't watched my gua sha video, you need to watch it. I do swear by it. It really does make a difference. I love it. It's cool to the skin, but you have to, exactly what she said, you have to put a serum, an oily type serum that the gua sha can glide over. It doesn't push the product into the skin, so don't get me started on that one, but it definitely gives the skin a lift.
I think can sort of show lines, especially as someone I love to laugh, and it shows up here for my family. It shows up here and here. So we could do a little bit of eye cream. This is Youth to the People. They're vegan. This is a really thick eye cream.
So quickly, Youth to the People Dream Eye Cream with vitamin C and ceramides. 16 quid for the little size. Good price point again. 100% vegan. Love it, love it. It's got glycerin first, you know, second ingredient glycerin, then it's got cetyl alcohol, a fatty alcohol that's great for skin, shea butter, squalene, you know, oat bran extract, really good. Vitamin E down for the vitamin C as well. Wow. Sodium hyaluronate, phospholipids, ceramides, and betaine. This is a good eye cream. Yes, it is. This is the thumbs coming up here. The thumbs coming up. Yep. It's got this company, Youth to the People Dream Eye Cream, or Youth to the People, made in the USA. No animal testing, no parabens, no fragrance, no phthalates, no sulfates. Extremely good recyclable packaging. What's not to love about this? Well, there is one wee thing. It's a jar packaging. Youth to the People, listen to me. Get it into a tube. Okay, the jar packaging is not good. You open the lid, let the air get to it. You know, after a few opens, it's not as active. That's the only thing. I would have given that a 5-star. This one, I would, because of the good ingredients, if it wasn't for the jar packaging.
Created this line called Do. Do makes reusable eye masks. These guys you can use with whatever eye cream or eye serum that you normally do. So you don't have to be getting a bunch of new things. It's not ending up in landfills or whatever. These are a thing that I will bring to set, and they just sort of adhere naturally. While these are on, locking in the moisture under my eyes. This is the Glow by Sundry. I'm obsessed with it. I keep it in my fridge.
Of course it will work. It'll lock in the moisture. It will draw moisture from your deeper layers up to the top layer. Very good. Very good. I would have let the eye cream really absorb for a much longer time, but she's obviously doing a video. I would have let the eye cream completely absorb into the skin for a long time before I put these on. Okay, so silicone does the job itself because it pulls moisture and it stops moisture loss, all of that. Putting the eye cream on underneath, I would have maybe waited, you know, half an hour, but really it's going to work. She's now using the Sundry Cooling Facial Globe, right? I know these are popular, and she says, I think she kept it in the fridge. I know these are popular. I just do not like anything like that feels like ice on the skin, because you can give yourself broken capillaries. That's it. If you've got a thin skin, if you've got a sensitive skin, you know, these kind of things, using this cold, freezing cold, like ice on your skin, it really, this is not as bad as ice, but it's still, if it's been kept in the fridge, if it was kept in the, anyway, be careful with stuff like that. She's obviously using it. I think she really thinks that she's quite puffy, and that's what this is all about, depuffing skincare. I don't see much puffiness going on. I think she looks great, I do, but she obviously likes it. But be careful with those things. You know, think about the areas that you get real broken veins and it's across this, and you can get them on your chin as well. Just be careful with it.
I didn't grow up with a lot of access to the conversations around beauty. It wasn't really something that I thought about, but my mom is very sort of earthy and incredibly resourceful. And so I just remember as a kid, as a teen, and as a young woman, with her, if our hair was sort of dry because we were running around in the sun, she would like leave olive oil in and put it in like a shower cap, and we would just do olive oil treatments. It's a cool tool to have, to be able to do whatever you need based off of what's in your pantry. I think the biggest lesson that I've learned is the emphasis on skincare, the emphasis on drinking water, the emphasis on getting some rest and educating yourself allows it so that by the time you get to a point before you've even put on makeup, so much of the work is done for you, and then you can really highlight and emphasize the few things that you think are great and that are really outstanding and that you want to play up or allow them to shine.
Wow, I think this Debby Ryan, and I know some of you might not recognise the name, this girl really has got it on. She really knows her stuff. I love it. I really do. I hope people see this. Lots of people see this and like this, because she is saying the right things that are 100% right for your skin and for your life, your body, health. Oh, I'm in love with this girl now. She is awesome. Awesome.
Tatcha water cream, and then you could just get a little bit. I think things like this are best applied with your fingertips, because just sort of allows it to warm up to your like body temperature, your face temperature, and then allows you to really melt into the skin and get deeper in there.
So this is interesting. Everybody's got a view on this. Should you put things on with the spatula? Should you put things on, you know, is it a good idea to put things on with your fingers? I think whatever makes you happy, quite frankly. I've got nothing against you putting a cream on. I quite like putting a cream onto the back of my hand and then tapping it on. I quite like that. It doesn't matter if you want to do that and put it on, you just don't waste any. That's what I would say. You know, the Scottish in me is coming out again. Don't waste anything. Don't waste anything. Anyway, Tatcha, the water cream, oil-free, pore minimising moisturiser. As I said to you, this is all about minimising her pores. And I totally get that. I've always got that going on myself. This is $68, okay, for this Tatcha, the water cream. It's an interesting brand because this is what it says, right? I'm going to read this to you because it is funny. It said, you know, the allure of ancient beauty treatments coupled with modern science is what this has been inspired by, this Japan-inspired brand Tatcha. Harvard graduate and businesswoman Victoria Tsai had a chance encounter with a modern-day geisha on a trip to Kyoto in Japan and came up with this. What a great story. Oh, don't you just love the marketing BS these companies put forward? I love it. I love it. I wish some of it was true. Could she have met a modern day geisha woman? Yes, she could have. Who knows? But this is what inspired Tatcha, the water cream, and what they use in it. And I'm looking at the ingredients. It's got obviously green tea is the first thing. Green tea. This rice ferment filtrate it's got in it. So this is something that I think runs through this. Rice, it's like mouldy rice. I'm trying to put that in a nice way. You let the rice cook or whatever, and then you let it, and then whatever happens to it in that ferment filtration idea, it then starts to make really great properties that can cause skin to rejuvenate. Honestly, that's what it says it does. Go and Google that, rice ferment filtrate. I'll tell you, it's interesting. So it helps to balance your pH levels, it makes your skin's natural functions and replenishes your skin moisture. It really is like a skin restorer, rejuvenator, this rice ferment, and that is what's in this product. There's also antioxidants, sodium hyaluronate. The only thing is it's a wee bit not great at the end. It's got perfume in it and alcohol in it, and that surprises me for all the thought that's behind all the rest of it. But worth a little look at this, because these two, perfume and alcohol, at the bottom of the ingredient list. So that's pretty cool. They're right at the very bottom, and the rest of it is pretty antioxidant. I quite like it. I think it's worth a try, this cream. It sounds quite interesting. Sounds good. Tatcha, the water cream, oil-free, pore minimizing moisturizer. I would go for it. I would give it a try.
So a thin moisturizer underneath, and then this. What I love about it is it's SPF 30. So the SPF that I used to put on just as SPF, it's the same amount as this, but this also, it sort of blurs and reflects the light in a really nice way.
She finished really great, absolutely great. She's put on the lightweight moisturizer, and then she's put on an SPF. The other is actually tinted, well, it came up there as tinted moisturizer, but it says it's nutrient day cream when you go into the link. It's got an SPF 30, which is really good, and I've looked at the ingredients, and I think it's a really good SPF. Okay, it's organic, it's no animal testing. I loved all the stuff that, you know, it's got aloe vera juice, shea butter, zinc oxide, one of Joanie's main favourite sunscreens, 100%. Olive fruit oil, great. It's got lots of good antioxidants as well as green tea, the usual. Evening primrose oil is great as well. It's got vitamin E, jojoba seed oil. There's a load in this that I really do like. This Josh Rosebrook Nutrient Day Cream. So it's got mixed reviews, I have to say, which it's always when you check stuff. I really always think that skincare is so individual. You know, you may put that on, she has, and when I look at her skin, it doesn't leave a white cast or anything. It looks fine on her skin, and we saw her putting it on. So I think that's pretty cool. I would give that a try. I'm going to give that the thumbs up, that one. It's $55 for 1 ounce. The main thing is it's SPF, and she says it sort of blurs things, so you can see why Debbie likes that kind of idea of blurring and, you know, making the pores look finer. So I can understand it. I thought, all in all, Debbie, that was really good. What won it over for me 100% was the way she talked about her skin, the things that she's learned, sleep, drinking water, de-stressing yourself, making sure you go through your rituals of doing it, and I quite like her beauty tools as well. I think this girl has really got it. I'm going to give her a big round of applause. I loved that. I thought that was really good, Debbie. I really did. Beautiful looking girl. What did you think though? That's what I think. But it's what you think that really is important here. Have you tried any of those things? Remember, it's great to share that information so that we all can have a look at the comments and say, oh, that's interesting, there's someone else that's tried that. We need to know. We're here to help each other. I know you know that. So anything that you can add to the comments, please feel free to do. I love it when you put a comment in. I love you all for doing that. Thank you. And I really appreciate all the support you're giving me on my channel. Thank you so much for that. So have a great week, look after yourselves and take care. And remember, if there's anything you want me to chat about, or a skincare brand or a beauty tool to review, put that in the comments below and I will get to it, I promise. Take care. Bye.